Those of us involved in putting this new building up always had an image in mind. It was an image not just of the building and its facilities, its wonderful facilities, but of the people who would use it. We're building for generations to come. We're building for the students who live in the area around Lansdowne, often from various parts of the world, lonely, never inside an English home, but coming into a Christian community where they'll be welcomed and where they'll be made to feel at home and where they can hear the message of life. A community of older people who have retired to Bournemouth, who sometimes don't speak to people from one week's beginning to its end, who can come into a building and maybe have a meal together in the cafe and meet people who will care for them. A building in which the whole community can feel at home. Families, children coming into youth clubs and using the sports hall and that wonderful open air area on top of the auditorium. This building, standing in the middle of Bournemouth, having the facility to reach the community and even different parts of the world with the gospel of Jesus Christ, where the Bible is taught, where people worship Jesus, where there's care and service, and an expectant congregation waiting for the return of our Lord Jesus Christ. That's what we have in mind. That's the vision. That's why this building is being put here.
Don't you just love a plan that is much bigger than you imagined in the first place? I guess that's what's happened to us at Lansdowne. We knocked the building down, we became this church without walls, and we imagined that having relocated, we'd all come back to the wonderful new facility that we're praying so much for and wanting to give to. But God had bigger plans than that. And so our partnership with Stroudon emerged, and Lansdownites and Stroudonites got together in an amazing marriage. And our plan now is to leave a growing and vibrant congregation to serve the area around Woodbury Avenue, and then begin the wonderful adventure in Lansdowne Central with that new facility. So where is this one church in different locations actually heading? Well, we know that for many of us, it will be to the new building, Lansdowne Central, the key strategic headquarters for our ministry and mission as a church family. We're heading there with a sense of vision and purpose, believing that God has called us to be in Lansdowne for good. And already exciting things are beginning to emerge above the ground as the building takes shape, as the plans come together, as people talk about how we can use this facility for the glory of God and for reaching the nations with the good news of Jesus. Because that's what it's all about. How can you get involved? Well, by praying, by giving, by owning the vision with us.